welcome back to Techie Anish, and today for the very first time on this channel, we are going to cover an entire separate category of products, and that are the smart fans. Yes, today we are going to show you two of the best smart fans you can buy right now, and they are the Atomberg Renesa and the Atomberg Renesa Smart Plus. So what's the difference between them? Well, there is only one major difference, and that is the Alexa and Google support on the Renesa Smart Plus. Otherwise, both the fans are very similar with slightly different specifications, which we will talk in the video, and both have exactly the same remotes with same functionalities. So guys, we will divide this video into three parts. The first part will have its design and technical specifications. The second part will have its features and all the remote functionalities. And the third part will be the Atomberg app and Alexa and Google integration into the Renesa Smart Plus. So let's move on to the fans. Now this is the Smart Plus, which is IoT enabled. If you look at the design, it's got a black center base. The center base of the fan is transparent and you can actually see the circuits inside of it. The normal Renesa does not have this design. It is a normal white base, but both of them have LED lights in them, which I will show you in a bit. The blades are slightly curved, which prevents the dust from gathering on the blades. The rod provided is nice and big, so you can easily adjust the height of the fans based on your ceiling. This is how they look like when they are on. It's a nice little narrow, thin and compact form factor, and if we talk about its specs, both of them are 1200 mm blade size, which is very normal. It has just 28 watts of consumption at full speed, which is excellent for your energy savings. 10 on 10 for that. It's got a super efficient BLDC motor, which helps again in low power consumption, and both claims around Rs 1500 saving per fan every year. It has a copper motor and a full aluminum body, so it is also rust free. The motor speed is 340 RPM and it delivers the air at 230 cmm. Now a slight difference in both of them is the normal Renesa has a slightly better airflow at 8122 CFM, while the Smart has slightly less 7769 CFM. I really like the compact design, but I prefer this black transparent design as opposed to the white base design, but it's a personal choice and both looks great. Okay guys, so the second part is this remote and all its features. So let's look at this remote a bit closer, shall we? So this is the remote with which you can operate this fan and access all the features. Starting from the top, this is the power on off button in red, and next to it is the white LED light which blinks every time you press a button on the remote. Then we have the speed controlling circular buttons, where speed 1 to 5 is quite self-explanatory, and the B stands for boost mode. Now it is nothing but a fancy name for speed 6. The boost mode is the highest speed at which the fan can operate. Yes, it is kind of powerful and can blow up things on your bed. And yes, if you are curious, speed 5 and the boost mode has a significant speed difference, so don't worry about that. After that, there are 3 buttons which you need to understand properly, so hear me out. The first one is the timer. Now here's what you can do with it. You can set a timer of the fan for 1, 2, 3 or 6 hours, and after that it turns off automatically. If you press the button once, the timer is set to 1 hour and the same number of LEDs light up in the fan too. Press it again for 2 hours, again for 3 hours, and one more time for 6 hours. To disable the timer, press the button one more time and there is no timer now. Easy, huh? The next button is the LED button. This is just to turn on LEDs on or off, which I mentioned in the earlier part of the video. LEDs look like this. In the daytime you might think it's very dim, but at night they are bright enough so you don't need any night lamps. It works exactly as a night lamp would do. The last button is the sleep mode. Now this one is interesting. Sleep mode can reduce the fan speed by 1 every 2 hours. That means as the night passes by, you don't feel the chill. The speed will be reduced by whatever speed you set, but will not turn off the fan, so the speed won't go below 1. That's nice. To activate, just press the sleep button, and to deactivate, just press it again. Now the LED patterns are different on every function, so you know if something is activated or disabled in the fan, so that's nice too. That sums up the remote, guys. The remote works on 2 AAA batteries and requires no charging. So let's move on to the last part of the functions, and that is the Atomberg app and the IoT features. Now do note guys, until this point whatever I said was valid for both the Atomberg Renesa and the Renesa Smart Plus, but now this feature is only available on the Renesa Smart Plus and not the regular Renesa. So let's move on to the app now. Now after you download and install the Atomberg app in your phone, you will have to create an account and then you will get to this page. Remember, creating account here is not easy, so it takes a few attempts before you are successful. After that you will get to this page. You can add your fan by clicking on the add device button, and after that your fan shows up here. You can control your device with that little remote icon on bottom right, and it has all the features that I just showed you in the remote. So it's kind of a digital remote, you can say. And finally, to connect it with Alexa or Google, open either of the apps. Let's do it for Alexa here. Now you need to search for Smart Life with a blue icon in the Alexa skills page. Yes, please don't search for Atomberg like I did, you won't find anything. Add the skill and connect your Atomberg account. Your fan will be discovered in the devices section. You can rename it if you want, I just call it Fan 3. Again, control it from here or just use a voice. So let's see a demo now. Alexa, turn on Fan 3.
Okay.
There you go, works perfectly fine. So guys, this IoT feature will cost you 2000 rupees more than a regular Atomberg Renesa. I bought it for around 5500 rupees, while the regular Renesa costed me around 3500 rupees. The pricing keeps changing and it also depends on the color that you choose. So you decide if you really want Alexa and Google in your fan. I would say it's a cool feature to have, but only if you use it on a regular basis, or else the remote is also excellent. I like this fan a lot as its airflow is good throughout the room, and I will recommend it if you like slim but powerful combination in any fan. But guys, if you are looking for a silent fan, then this fan is definitely not for you. It makes so much noise, especially on speeds of 4 and above, and on the maximum speed, you can literally hear the noise in the next room. So this is not a silent fan. Also, one thing is, you can't really set a timer to turn this fan on. Timers are only there to turn it off. I think that's a missed opportunity. Maybe they will add it in the next version. Anyways, if you are interested in buying any of these fans, links are in the description box below. Check them out, and if you have any queries or concerns, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.